Welcome to Unnewsworthy, the podcast bringing you the silliest stories from around the world to give you a bit of respite from the doom and gloom of today's news cycle. I'm James Keegan.
And I'm Nikhil. Coming up in today's show,
Finnish air cadets disciplined for misbehaving in the cockpit,
a misguided lobster liberation attempt,
and a very unexpected greeting for a DoorDasher. All of this and more on today's episode of Unnewsworthy.
Just before we get into this episode, I'd like to address some allegations that have been made against me. I received a message from a listener after the second episode dropped, accusing me of recording while being stuck in a washing machine. This is a categorically false allegation. I would never, ever do that. So here we are with a new mic, hopefully sounding a little bit better. The price has gone up, the production's gone up, and we're going to be improving this step by step. Hopefully we'll have video coming soon, so
we will keep posted on that. We've got video coming soon.
Stay locked in because we're going to the moon here.
We're going to the moon, baby. When you say you weren't in a washing machine, you were in a dishwasher?
No, I was actually recording on a PlayStation headset.
Oh, okay. We've upgraded. Hopefully you guys can tell.
Yeah, and we're in the room together for the first time.
We are. First step towards building up a studio, so video coming soon. This does feel like Scream Rot now.
Yeah.
Right, should we have a little catch-up then?
Yes, I hear you've got a good story for me.
I have indeed. So I've teased Nick a bit with this already on the messages, that we have a very famous endorser. And I haven't told him who it is yet because I wanted to keep this for the catch-up. You ready for this one?
I'm excited.
Mr. Jeremy Corbyn.
No way.
Loves the podcast, mate. I doubt he'll ever listen to it, but I bumped into him a few days ago.
Yeah.
Just outside, actually. He was canvassing with a local councillor who I've interviewed before, so that was my in.
Nice.
That was my way in. And I told him about the podcast, and he said, Unnewsworthy, I like that.
No way.
Genuinely. So Jeremy,
that's great news.
Jeremy, if you're listening, we love you.
Yes. He's your MP as well, right?
No, he's do you want to put the social security number in there as well? No, he's not actually, but he is local. Islington chap. I've wanted to meet him for years, man. Like, growing up, when you study politics at school, I feel like that age that we were at, he was just the icon at that time.
Yeah, he was Maradona.
He was Maradona. Remember when he had that, was it, they had a concert for him, like Jamie, Stormzy.
Yeah, Stormzy was there.
Yeah. That's how big he got, in 2019. But yeah, Mr. Jeremy Corbyn, if you're listening, mate, please keep listening. Share it with your mates.
Yeah, all of your pals. I don't think he's got many pals in Westminster anymore, though.
No, not at all. So that was the famous person.
That's great.
Did you have anyone in mind?
I was thinking a musician of some sort, but I think Corbyn tops that.
He does.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah, the Ronaldo of politics.
Yeah, shout out Jeremy Corbyn, man. Big him up.
Anything on your end this week?
Well, I've called the police. I've had to call 999 3 times in the last probably 2 weeks. World's going to pot, which is why we brought in this podcast, I guess. Yeah. But I've never done it before. I felt like a bit of a snitch, but I wasn't. I would never call it on someone minding their own business. Had some funny situations with people on the night bus, as you'd expect. Strangers and freaks and the sort.
Yeah, where was that?
2 in Lewisham. No, 1 in Lewisham. 1 in. We were together in London Fields.
Yes.
And witnessed what can only be described as a mugging.
So strange. Should I fill him in on this?
Yeah. Can you tell the story?
Yeah. So we were in London Fields, just minding our business, and there was like an e-bike crash right in front of us. We were like the closest witnesses, and one of the guys just gets up and starts going, "Give me money now, I'm gonna stab
For context,
you."
this guy's ballied up, and it's when
Yeah.
he zoomed past us, and I went phone snatcher.
Yeah.
Phone snatcher.
We
He had a souped up e-bike. He was probably going about 40 miles
he
an hour.
was
Genuinely.
flying through this park, and we both looked up and saw him flying past, and kind of looked at each other like,
He acknowledged us. He nodded at us.
Did he?
Yeah.
And then honestly, like about 2 seconds later, he's flown into another e-bike, and they've both gone fucking flying, bikes in tatters. And he just gets up, this ballied up guy, and goes, "Give me your money now. Just give me money." Like, and I was like, do we call the police? And then I kind of felt like we kind of had to, because we were the closest witnesses. And when they turned up, so we called them, and they actually did turn up like 5 minutes later, to be fair. And when they turned up, they were like, they actually called me and said, "Where is this incident?" They couldn't find them for some reason. And I said, "They're right in front of you." So they got out the car, and then they got up to these two, who now there's a bit of a crowd around them.
But there's new characters involved here.
I was so confused.
Like when we
Who was
walked
there?
past, it was like a whole different set of people.
So confusing. But then the police come out and they're like, "Is everything all right?" And for some reason, the guy who's getting mugged, well, maybe he wasn't at this point, just goes, yeah,
Yeah, all
sound."
good, mate. All good.
It was so confusing. And I mean, I hope for his sake that it was actually all good. But I mean, come on, we led the horse to water. You can't force him to drink.
Yeah, I suspect that the ballied up guy left with it and left his bike because it was just done, and the guy never gave him any money, because I don't see why he would say he's all right when we literally just heard the guy saying, "Give me all your money, or I'm gonna stab you."
I think that theory has to be the leading theory on that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no other explanation, is there really? I've got some more for you.
Okay.
I've got quite a good catch up this week, because we haven't seen each other in a while, and actually the last time we saw each other is when that happened.
Yeah.
So I've genuinely seen this week the shittest tattoo I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, no.
Genuinely the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my life. We're talking big. We're talking big. We're talking top of the arm / shoulder, I've written down. So, you know, like massive on the top of the arm. It's the BMW logo, but the middle bit with the 4 squares has been morphed into a love heart.
Oh no.
And before you start, it was a Hackney yuppie, not some homeless man or a drug dealer.
Oh no.
I mean, they should, you know, there should be more stringent tests for fucking tattoo artist license, mate. Because who's done that and why?
But if he asked for it, then that's what you get.
Better have not asked for it. He was not in the right mind, was he, when he got that done? It's massive. It was massive on his arm.
He's got an advert on his shoulder.
Awful
That
tattoo.
is no good. Bad tattoos are so peak. I mean, you can't even say anything to them, can you, really? Because there's nothing they can do about
Just
it.
chop his arm off.
Yeah.
That's the only solution.
I've seen some people like show me their tattoos and they're awful, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say to you. Because I like that one.
Yeah, it makes
You draw it yourself.
Yeah, it makes me think, because I've always sort of wanted one. You've got tats, but yours are all good.
I've got a couple, yeah.
And I want some, but I'm like, I don't want to be the guy with a BMW logo on my arm, so I might hold off until I think of something.
My rule is 6 months. If I have an idea and 6 months later I still want it, then I know it's good. And I've had a few that have not lasted 6 months, like the famous Memphis Depay tattoo on his back. The lion.
Oh, is it?
I used to really want that. It's like a massive lion's head covering his whole back. I used to really want that. Thank God I didn't get that.
He defo got that when he was like 19. Do you know what I mean? That's like the ideal tattoo for a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Speaking of madness in London, hiking boots and sticks. What's that all about? Hiking boots and sticks in London.
I've never seen that before.
I just saw it this week for the first time. I was gobsmacked. I think they were the most American looking tourists I've ever seen, and they had those classic wanker backpacks, you know, those blue and orange like fluorescent backpacks and hiking sticks, but in London.
Well, I guess they don't get to walk around much in America, so
yeah, that's true.
Walking between the tube stations is like a fucking hike.
On the topic of American tourists, a nurse from California has been awarded $300,000 in damages after she fell and injured herself on a cruise after downing 14 shots of tequila.
I've seen this one. Keep going.
Oh well. We'll inform the viewers anyway, because this is fucking funny.
Yeah.
So 45-year-old Diana Sanders drank at least 14 shots of tequila between 3 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. before suffering a severe fall, which led to concussions, back problems, and bruising, among other injuries. Diana then took the operator Carnival Cruises to court for failing to cut her off from service. She also argued that bars are strategically placed in every corner of the boat so you can't avoid drinking more. Despite claiming only $50,000 in damages, the Miami jury actually awarded her $250,000 more and agreed that the cruise operator was 60% responsible, with Diana only being 40% responsible.
£300,000 for 60%, for 40% of the responsibility.
Outrageous. And also, I feel like that time, you know, from 3 to 11:30, that's fucking sufficient time to get 14 shots down.
Yeah.
And not die. Do you know what I mean?
14 shots is a hell of a lot.
That's a lot to keep
It's
up.
a hell of a lot. So when I first read this story, I was conflicted, because on the one hand, she has done that herself. She's accepted all those shots. But then if you switch alcohol out for any other drug, it becomes a bit, you know, they're having the bars on every corner and whatnot. If they had lines on every corner, and they were sort of enticing you to have more in the all-inclusive package. Do you know what I mean?
Do you have a link for that cruise?
Pokey cruise.
Well, I've heard these Carnival cruises get pretty wild. They go right out of, I think it's California and Miami, and the whole idea of it is it's like an all-inclusive cruise, so you just get pissed up.
Battered.
But then, if I was Diana, I'll be honest, I'd hold off on cashing in that $300,000 check just yet, because a spokesperson for the cruise company told the Miami Herald, Carnival Corporation respectfully disagrees with the verdict and believes there are grounds for a new trial and appeal, which it will pursue. Carnival said Sanders failed to identify any crew member who overserved her or which bar she even consumed alcohol at.
Yeah, of course she can't remember. That's not a defense. She can't even remember. That's like knocking someone out and saying, well, they couldn't even remember it happened.
Yeah, to be fair, they are sort of shooting themselves in the foot here. But then also they're saying there's no allegations regarding Sanders stumbling, sleeping at a bar, slurring her words, or exhibiting any sort of drunk behaviours that should indicate that she should be cut off.
Right.
So they're sort of saying...
She just fell down the stairs.
Essentially, yeah. And then sort of backtracked and went, oh, I've had 14 shots today. That would make sense
so
now.
There's no record of the 14 shots?
There's videos of her drinking them all, but like she doesn't look fucked in the videos.
Right,
I mean,
you've seen them?
I've seen some of them. She looks drunk, but she doesn't look like some... You know, if I was working in a bar, I'd probably still serve her as well. And I'd be $300,000 down.
Yeah.
So.
So I've got a story with another dispute in it.
Here we go.
We don't often hear of an Uno reverse in the context of sexual harassment, but I've got an attempted one here. So Olivia Henderson, a DoorDash driver in New York, received quite the shock when she arrived at an address to deliver food, only to find the door was wide open and her customer was lying asleep on the sofa with his cock out.
Fucking hell.
Henderson proceeded to film this finding as evidence of being sexually harassed. Her next move was probably not the wisest though. She posted the video on TikTok and she said in the TikTok, "My customer requested that my order be left at their front door, and when I arrived at their house, their front door was wide open and they were within eyesight of the front door, lying on the couch indecently exposed to me." Henderson then reported the incident to the police. However, upon reporting the incident, her situation took a significant turn. She was accused herself of sexually harassing Mr. Pants Round the Ankles, who had actually had far too much to drink and was deemed to be incapacitated and unconscious.
What did she do to him?
She just filmed him and posted it online with his penis out. Right?
Okay. He's got away with this lie. Okay.
I think he's probably a bit more Homer Simpson than Harvey Weinstein, right? Like he's just fallen asleep on his couch.
How did his pants get down though? I don't know. I think there's some malicious... I reckon the guy was just so pissed, and then when he ordered his kebab and he saw it was like a woman delivering it, he's like, oh, fuck it. Get my pants
was
down.
out of it. He never woke up or anything, right?
Oh, he was just gone.
Yeah, he was
right.
Unconscious. So she's since been arrested and charged under 2 separate counts. One for filming the poor sod and another for posting it online. She could be facing up to 8 years in prison.
8 years?
Feels harsh.
Whew.
Feels harsh.
I think she's been hard done by.
Yeah, you know when a referee gives both players yellow cards for like a bit of argy-bargy on the pitch? DoorDash have done something similar. They've deactivated both parties' accounts. So
respect to DoorDash, yeah.
no more job for Henderson and no more grubby deliveries for Mr. Simpson. Yeah.
Is his name actually Mr. Simpson?
I know his
It'd be so funny if it was.
His name is Mr. Pants Round the Ankles.
I mean, so is she then? What's she getting done for? Is it filming someone who's indecent without their permission? Sort of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. So he's
Right.
expected to have privacy in his own home, basically. Which, I mean, once you leave the door open, your privacy's surely
Yeah,
gone.
I was going to say the same thing. I mean, it's a good point. If the door's open, are you still... I mean, if you are in your house, but...
I don't think you're expected to be filmed.
Yeah.
That's what I think. And especially posted on TikTok.
Did that go viral?
It said, you know when news articles do this, they say it's been viewed more than 66,000 times, and you're like, that's not actually that
is
much,
that a lot?
is it?
Yeah,
That's not that much.
yeah. They count it as if... I mean, I guess the way that they're saying it is almost like they want you to visualize 60,000 people in a stadium watching it on the big screen. Like.
But in reality, that's not that viral, right?
Yeah. I suppose there is the point of why don't you just leave the food at the door and go away?
This is it, right? This is it. I mean, if they both are right to feel uncomfortable, I think. I mean, he does have a responsibility to not have his cock out when he has summoned people to his house. But I think she probably also has a responsibility to not take advantage of him.
Just put the food down and close the door, maybe.
Yeah, maybe take the video and show it to DoorDash, get his account deactivated. But
get him a yellow. Don't get your self-sent off as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think posting it online was a mistake. But bless her, 8 years feels harsh.
8 years.
Definitely harsh. And I don't think she was just trying to go viral. I think she was genuinely traumatized by her experience.
I mean, you would be a bit.
Yeah, you definitely would be.
It'd put you off door dashing, wouldn't it? It's
like I mean, in this country, we don't really have Olivia Hendersons delivering food, do we?
I don't even know who that is.
It's just like white women.
Oh, right, yeah. And if it does say Olivia Henderson, you know he's turning up.
Yeah, Mohammed's turning up.
I've never seen, like, when it's a woman on Uber Eats or whatever, I've never seen a woman.
I've had one.
Have you?
I've had one. She was lovely.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Like Italian lady or something.
Wow, you got lucky.
Yeah.
For my next story this week, we're touching on politics, but it's unnewsworthy as ever. Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has debunked rumours about his deteriorating health by doing star jumps and running around outside his office in front of a crowd of laughing journalists. The health of the president came into question on social media after the 68-year-old disappeared from public life in January, reportedly to recover from an abdomen ailment. Marcos Jr. said, "I challenge anyone who says I am sick to come and exercise with me. Come to the gym with me. We'll see who can lift weights better." And I was thinking, can we do the same with Trump? Make him do his times tables to prove he hasn't got dementia?
Well, I was going to ask, is it his mental health or his physical health that they're questioning?
Well, I guess they're saying that he's, not fit in terms of physical health to do the job, but he actually does look quite healthy. He's doing like star jumps and running around and shit. Like, yeah, he looks pretty good.
For 68, yeah.
Yeah, not bad. And I feel like that's a baller like quote, isn't it? I challenge any, come and see you can lift weights better. Do you know what I mean? It's like, he's calling out the Redditors at home with their big bellies and receding hairlines saying, this guy's dying. But he's saying, you're the one that's dying really, mate.
Yeah. Is that the whole story?
Kind of.
Have you got more?
I've got the video.
Yeah, show me the video.
Right, we're getting the video up now. Live reaction.
Decent form. He's off. He's not even in like gym clothes. He's in his work attire.
It's a good pace what he's got going.
He's doing alright.
Yeah, he's doing alright. He definitely doesn't look unhealthy.
No, he looks fine. What were they accusing him of having?
I think he's got something wrong with his abdomen.
Anyone who are saying that I am sick, that they come and exercise with me.
Yeah, he's cold.
Who is stronger. You come to the gym with me. Tingnan natin kung sino mas malakas magbuhat ng weight.
That is class. And he's the president of the actual country of Philippines.
Yes, he is. And I was looking into this because I was like, what is Filipino politics? I have no idea what's going on there. And I was like, if I'm going to include this, I don't want to include it if he's super controversial. And I think he is a bit controversial, but predominantly because of the fact, I never knew this and it's not even that interesting, but his father, I think, was the dictator of the Philippines. And then they were overthrown years and years ago, like in the, what are we talking? I think it was 70s or 80s. And then his son made a massive comeback and just got elected like democratically in 2022. Oh, which is bizarre. Like the country got rid of the family. And he's back in now, actually by popular vote.
And he's popular.
Apparently so.
He seems popular with journalists.
Yeah, they're loving it.
They are loving it. Respect. For the next story, we are returning to Unnewsworthy's favourite group of people, animal rights activists.
Nice.
So for a bit of background, Sean Cooper owns a seafood restaurant at a fish market in Weymouth, and he'd been keeping 2 crayfish called Ronnie and Reggie as pets, which is unbelievably clever naming. Crayfish, yes, Ronnie and Reggie.
That's great.
Fantastic. Well done, Sean Cooper.
By the way, they were buried their funeral was just down the road. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want people to close in on my location. But their funeral, I only found out about this recently because I thought they were like proper East End. But like East End's moved so much over time that at one point this was the East End. Yeah. And their funeral was just up the road somewhere.
No way.
Yeah. And I'm not saying a single word more because you've outed my MP and now it's
well, you're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it to myself now.
Well, activist Emma Smart didn't see the funny side of the names, and she barged into the restaurant on the 10th of April 2025 and declared she was, quote, taking the lobster and that it needed to be free. She then grabbed Ronnie the crayfish and ran out of the restaurant before throwing the little guy, another quote here, like a cricket ball into the harbour. So her name is Emma Smart, but this is actually really dumb for quite a few reasons. Not least because she didn't know that Ronnie and Reggie were in fact crayfish and not lobsters. So you've lost...
Bad start.
Yeah, you've lost a point there. The second reason Miss Smart's name is not the most fitting is because the animal died instantly on impact with the cold water of Weymouth Harbour.
Oh my God. Well done. Well done, Emma.
Well done, Emma. So Reggie then also joined his buddy in crayfish heaven not long after, which their owner claims was due to the loss of his friend. So she's murdered one and driven the other to suicide. I don't know if crayfish can commit suicide. I think that might be a bit of a...
Yeah, the owner's like, look what you've done, Emma. You've killed one and forced the other one. Yeah.
You just forgot to feed it. So Smart pleaded guilty to criminal damage and was banned from stepping foot within 10 metres of the restaurant.
Good on them. So, but I mean, is that enough, really? So what do you get with that conviction? Like,
she got a suspended sentence.
Well, isn't everyone at this point? Yeah. I'm sure you could kill someone in broad daylight and get a suspended sentence. But yeah, that is just so stupid. It just shows you sometimes that, maybe her heart was potentially in the right place, but come on, do a bit of fucking research before, for God's sake. I mean, also, they were pets, right? Yeah. They weren't going to be cooked.
They weren't going to be cooked. Yeah. So this is the big thing is that they were pets and kids would come and like look at them and they'd be educated on crayfish and whatnot, and that's all gone now. That's all gone.
Weymouth's only educational facility's been shut down and it was a fish tank. Sorry to the people of Weymouth, it's probably lovely.
Yeah, I've been to Weymouth, it's alright, it's nice.
Nice
little seaside town. So this actually wasn't Smart's first rodeo at this particular restaurant. She was also arrested in 2022 at the same location after she tried to confront a very well-known celebrity to tell him to do more in support of climate change. And I'm just going to give you a tenner if you can guess which famous person she had this gripe with. Who do you think needs to
Corbyn
do more
all over again?
Change?
Was it Corbyn?
Well, you're...
Am I along the right lines?
Nearly.
Politician.
It was none other than documentary maker and climate activist David Attenborough.
Ah, okay. What was he doing in there? Having a bit of crayfish?
Yeah, he was eating and filming a documentary about sustainable fishing.
So if the restaurant's Attenborough approved, I mean, come on.
She claimed
That's
that the
good, then.
world... Yeah, exactly.
It's a good restaurant.
She claimed that the world did not need more documentaries, and what we need is action. Action like killing innocent crayfish.
Oh my god. Someone get her off the streets.
Just misguided dickheads.
It's like the Just Stop Oil stuff. Like, is it me, or was that when everyone... I mean, I only realised then. I feel like a lot of people only realised then. You know when they threw the soup at sunflowers?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was I the only one that clocked only then that there's glass on all of them?
Yeah.
Like, you can't actually do anything to
It's a
these
stunt.
paintings.
Yeah.
And they got heavily convicted.
They're in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, properly in jail.
Yeah, it's a funny one, that, because I mean they're doing it for a good cause, I suppose, and the intentions are honourable. But you could say that about a lot of really terrible people, right?
Are we getting all philosophical? Ends
Well,
justifying the means.
Yeah.
But then there's no means because you haven't even done anything.
Yeah.
Like, you just made a cleaner have to get a wipe out.
Exactly.
And,
You just destroyed something and
get a bit of
Miss Smart
Windex out.
Has just killed a crayfish.
Poor things. Poor Ronnie and Reggie. Which one was killed? Which one was thrown in?
Ronnie was thrown, and Reggie. I guess Reggie jumped in a way.
Yeah, is that might actually align with which one died first?
Ronnie. Oh, in
in real life,
I don't know.
I think that might line up. You know.
So that's the lobster liberation.
Speaking of punishments for very silly behaviour, Finnish air cadets are facing disciplinary action after they drew 4 dick and balls in the sky on a training mission.
Men are unbelievable.
A flight tracking app was used as evidence of their deliberate stunt, which was done during test flights to practice sharp turns in a confined space. Flight radar showed that multiple aircraft took off at 7:30 a.m, and while all of the cadets stayed within the designated training area, 4 pilots deviated just enough to create ample space to draw cocks with their planes. And the Finnish Air Force didn't reveal what the cadets' punishments would be, but that they were facing disciplinary action for failing to meet the code of conduct.
That is hilarious. It just shows you put men together, they will produce something funny.
You know what this reminds me of? You know, in In-Betweeners where the headmaster goes, if you think cocks are funny, like you'd be in my office talking about
find out in my office.
yeah. And he's like, that's a bit weird, sir. Because like, how are they going to punish them? Like, what is the punishment really?
What are army punishments? Do you get suspended?
Get spanked? I don't know.
Yeah. They're still doing that.
Yeah. Get your wrists out and get caned. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it is pretty funny. And I suppose like they took their chance and
It's rude not to.
yeah. And they definitely practiced those sharp turns. I mean, it's pretty impressive to get those cocks up in the sky.
Of turns, you got to go around corners, do circles,
figures of 8s and all sorts.
Yeah, and also drawing the slit on the end.
I don't think they quite got the slit. I think that's a step too far.
Shame.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of a step too far,
Here we go.
I've got our next story here, and I'm sure we've all seen it before. A group of lads, usually on a stag do, sporting the most obscene t-shirts you've ever seen. What you probably haven't seen is a group of 14-year-olds pulling the same stunt. Musselburgh Windsor FC have come under some serious heat after an old picture resurfaced of their under-15s team wearing some downright heinous t-shirts on a football tour in Barcelona. And before we get into this, I'd like to play a bit of a game with you, if that's okay.
Certainly.
I'm going to give you 5 messages that were displayed on the t-shirts, and I just want you to blind rank them one by one.
Oh my god. These are going to be awful. Okay, go. I love this.
So 1 will be the most inappropriate for a 15-year-old boy, and 5 the most appropriate.
Okay.
First, so they're all I love, you know, the classic I heart.
Yeah. Okay.
First one, I love brunettes.
Oh, that's not that bad. We're going 5. We're going 5 off the bat.
I love MILFs.
Ooh, 15 years of age. 4. They're gonna get bad. They're gonna get seriously bad, I think.
I love doggy style.
Oh, I mean, please be 1 or 2. I'm gonna go 2. That's 2.
I love big tits.
That's 3. I'm happy with that. Where's the? Okay, let's hear the last one now.
I love drunk girls.
Oh, that's definitely one.
It's got to be number
Firmly one.
Yeah, it's
15
gotta be
years of
number
age
one.
these boys are.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, some of them will be 14. This is under 15.
oh my God, you just got to look at the coach. What's going on there?
So, it's so funny you say that. A lot of people will be thinking, where are the parents and all this? They would have to be accompanied on this tour. Well, according to reports, the T-shirts were bought by the parents themselves.
Oh my God. Wow. That is awful.
The parents then gathered the boys together to take a wholesome picture with their hilarious new T-shirts. So, spanning left to right, I'm going to read out every single one of them, if that's okay.
Oh my God.
So, you've heard I love big tits. We also had I love sluts.
Oh.
I love big ass. Feel free to clip these, by the way.
Oh my God.
Clip any of this up. I'm saying all of this. I love sushi, accompanied with an image of a stick man giving a woman oral sex. I love doggy style. I love brunettes. I love blondes. I love drunk girls. I love MILFs. And finally, I love DILFs.
Oh. Interesting. That was an unexpected end. I mean, the ones that, like, the two that had I love blondes and I love brunettes, you can just tell their parents were like, okay, let's keep this relatively normal-ish.
Yeah. And then
the other ones are just didn't give a fuck.
They've got them all together for the pictures and gone, oh no.
Yeah, they didn't know what was going to be on the other shirts. And I love as well how it's like, oh, the parents put these kids. It was definitely the dads. Come on, I mean, no mum is putting their kid in a, what did it say? I love drunk girls. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
So, one thing that's important to say here is that this has been reported in the last week or so, but the tour actually took place in 2011.
Wouldn't get away with that today.
Well, right, and I don't know if you've ever seen How I Met Your Mother or these kind of like older sitcoms, but it was very common for the drunk girls thing to be a trope and to be like, there's a character, Barney in How I Met Your Mother, who like is very into drunk girls and getting girls drunk, and I think back in the day that was maybe a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah, dark times
to say, but yeah, you can't get away with that now, and it's resurfaced now 15 years later, and that's funny in itself. But
yeah, what brought their attention to this? It's weird. So at the time, like, no one covered it.
No,
really. So there's just two articles about it now.
Well, I think back in the day, this kind of stuff was a bit more normal. It was more acceptable to do that for under 15s.
I suppose there probably will be a lot of stuff that resurfaces now where they're like, how did that happen? Yeah. I mean, even like as funny as it is, man, Come Fly With Me cannot be made ever again. No. It's not right. Like, it's brilliant. It's so funny, but God, that was only 15 years ago.
Yeah.
What the shit that was going on in that show is outrageous.
What I don't like about that is have you seen Matt Lucas getting on his high horse recently?
No, but he did do a full 180, didn't he?
Yeah,
he's turned into like a TV darling, and so has the other one, Walliams, as well.
He's in trouble though, isn't he?
Is he? What's he up to? Oh, big stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to get this wrong. But I believe he's in trouble, and
oh shit!
And I must say, he's one I predicted.
Yeah, we could have.
Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do a Patreon of all our predictions of who's next. But yeah.
Needless to say, Patreon. That is where we're going, as every other podcast is. But we're soft launching it now. But what we're gonna have on there is gonna be very, very funny. So we're gonna have some personal stories and old catch ups and old gold that just can't be said on here. Because we sort of want to have jobs in our futures and
be respected in society.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's not stopping us from giving you those stories for £4 a month. Yeah. So that's all we need, and we'll lose our dignity.
Yeah, we're basically OnlyFans men.
But trust me, some of these stories you'll want to hear.
On those supposedly funny T-shirts, stag do's type T-shirts, I mean, what are your thoughts on them? Because I've never actually found them funny at all.
I've never got one of those stag do T-shirts, but it does feel like a rite of passage in a way. But I think we've missed that now. We've missed that boat. We're far too old for all of that now.
But the stag do's, they happen in your late 20s and 30s, don't they?
Yeah. I was thinking more like lads on tour. Sort of thing.
But it's a similar vibe, and like there's a bit in Peep Show where Mark, I don't want to be too Mark Corrigan because obviously he's not the kind of person you want to be, but he says that fancy dress is like a joke for people with no sense of humour, and like I kind of hear it, like it's just not that funny. It's the kind of thing that's funny for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's also a male thing as well. Like when Halloween comes around, the women are just so excited to get dressed up, and we're just like, how can I what can I wear for the smallest amount of money that looks like I've actually put some sort of effort into this?
And I was like, where's the line? How offensive can I make this costume?
I remember we had that Halloween party a few years ago when we were at uni, and we did come dressed up as something that starts with the same letter as your name.
Yeah.
And I came as a junkie. Had a heroin needle poking out of my shirt.
I came as an NPC.
That's good. I mean, that is the definition of low effort, isn't it? It's just like, come as an NPC.
I actually borrowed one of our worst dressed housemates' clothes for it.
So harsh. Did you tell him what it was
I said,
for?
mate, yeah, I'm dressed as an NPC. Can I have a look in your wardrobe?
That's a new low. I know who you're talking about as well. There's only one person that could be.
Oh, man.
And unfortunately, that's all we have time for this week.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you leave us 5 stars.
Follow us as well so you don't miss out on new episodes.
Unnewsworthy will be dropping every Friday to end your week with a bit of a laugh.
If you have got any stories you want to share with us, get in touch by emailing unnewsworthypodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next Friday.
See you next Friday.